My name is Galaxy Sonic. I am the protector of the multiverse, a Sonic. Protector of the multiverse. Let me tell you my origin story. You see, I was born just as a normal baby. And a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cool things. By my parents and my Uncle Goku. He trained me a lot to be then. He was basically a god. Not really too much of a god. He wasn't a god, but he had these cool powers and everything. He taught my father, and he taught me when I was like 1 year or 2 years old. But then a war came, and my Uncle Goku sacrificed himself, and my parents were killed. Or at least I thought they were. They just disappeared. I thought they were murdered, but they were just hiding, and I didn't know that. But my Uncle Goku sacrificed himself, and I promised I would live up to his legend. Years later, I stopped this evil guy called Eggman, and the second time, I met this little guy named Tails. We became friends and everything, until we had to go to school. Ugh, those weren't really our best times. But then when our school life was over, we met this guy named Knuckles, then Shadow, and then I met Amy, and then a bunch of other people. They're my friends. But then, as time went on to more dangerous things, I started developing something. After the war with Infinite ended, I got the Chaos Emerald. I got the Phantom Ruby. Decided to protect it, but I couldn't hold on grip of it. So Tails made me something and put it on my arm so I can protect the Phantom Ruby. It was a little shield on my arm, even though my arm was a little veiny. Still, I got the job done. And everything. But then one day, something happened. I started developing this thing called Fleetway, and it started causing havoc on the town. But I decided that I fought this Fleetway in the whole war, and he lost, and he was dead. He haunted my nightmares, killed many people. But then one day, a Fleetway came back, and the Tails and me were looking at the Chaos Emeralds, and then we messed with them too much, and he turned into a Fleetway. Tails went insane, and he called himself Crisis. He kidnapped me, tortured me for days. That's how I got my scars. But I broke out, learning a Kamehameha and many other powers, and killed him. But then, came back to life after being in the heavens for a couple years. But he decided to hide away as he had the form. But he controls it now. But we forgave him. But he still has to hide away from some people. And things have changed around. Amy and everybody's changed a little bit. But then I found something I learned powers. And these goddesses made me the protector of the multiverse. So I protect the Sonic multiverse in every way I can. And I told Amy my true feelings of how I felt. And we started dating. Best moments of my life. But then some incidents happened with a ghost named La. I don't want to talk about it. And I met these two Sonics, Modern Sonic and Goku Sonic. They were my two best friends. We became even closer then. And that's my story for now. I protect the multiverse. See you later. File off. Galaxy Transport!